Welcome to the Bourbon and College YouTube channel. I'm Austin. Let's get started. So this is a little bit of a delayed Scotch Saturday. I'm going to decide which is the best Islay for under $50. Now, this is in no way definitive. I've only had these are the only two Isleys that I've found under $50, other than like mini bottles of Laphroaig and other things like that. So not a thorough list, but these are two very common ones and two I really enjoy. I love the smoky. So I love sweet bourbon, but I love smoky peaty Scotch. So these two are high on my list. I've never actually compared the two together, so today I'm going to decide, in my opinion, which one's the best. Do a full review of both of them, show you everything. Excuse me. I don't usually do Scotch, so it'll be a little different. We're going to start with the first Scotch. The first Scotch I ever bought, Laphroaig tin. Most people said, if that's your first Scotch, you're going to hate Scotch forever. I loved it. I thought I was going to, as soon as I tried it, I thought I was going to turn into a Scotch guy, honestly. Now, I love these both, and I'm going to enjoy them. These are my only two pours of the day, and they will be my nightcap. So that's why they're a little bit bigger than a normal tasting pour. I'm going to enjoy them both later. So, here we go. Oh, wow. Like I said, I've never actually compared these two together at the same time. This room automatically became super smoky and peaty smelling. This is water. So just like I've done any other head-to-head comparisons, I'm going to do on the nose. First, I guess the color, then the nose, then taste and finish, and we'll compare, go back and forth on each one. But right away, I don't know if you can see it on the color, this being the Laphroaig, it's a lot darker than the Ardbeg. Now the Laphroaig itself, it's way lighter than most bourbons, but compared to the almost clear, very slight yellow tint to the Ardbeg here, and even I'd say the Laphroaig is a little bit cloudier. I don't know, that could just be my bottle. Let's go on the nose. I don't have to go near as deep in on this as I do for bourbons to get the nose. Alright, at the top you get the peat smoke. You get the iodine smokiness, and you get earthy peat. Two different things. Peat and smoke are often used synonymously for people who aren't really into it. They're two different flavors. Like Laphroaig, I just finished the little mini bottle I had. It's unpeated, but it's smoky. All you get is the smoke. You don't get any peat because it's unpeated. Laphroaig, I'm so sorry about these pronunciations, y'all. I am sorry. I suck at it. Laphroaig has both. So does Ardbeg. Salty, briny, like it's on the sea, but smoky, like a campfire on the beach. My favorite review I saw online is it's like being kissed by a walrus. But underneath that, you get that underlying butterscotch that you get with a lot of scotches, in my opinion, coming from the barley. Let's see the Ardbeg. Again, a lot lighter. Right off the bat, Ardbeg's way sweeter. I don't get near the smoky punch. It's all candy. There's definitely a peatiness and a smokiness there, but it's nowhere near Laphroaig, which honestly I had no idea. Like I said, I've never tried these back to back. I've never even tried these in the same week, so I never really compared them. Interesting. So before I go into the taste, I'm going to read a little bit about the bottles. If you don't know, obviously I'm a bourbon channel, so you might be more on bourbon. These are pretty common. Laphroaig is a 10-year. The most richly flavored of all Scotch whiskies, established in 1815, according to this. It's 43% ABV, so that's pretty common for Laphroaig. That's about the lowest I go. It's pronounced Laphroaig. It is an all-malt Scotch whiskey from the remote island of Islay, spelled I-S-L-A-Y, not Islay, it's Islay, in the Western Isles of Scotland. Laphroaig is a Gaelic word meaning the beautiful hollow by the broad bay. In the making of Laphroaig, malted barley is dried over a peat fire. The smoke from the peat gives Laphroaig a particularly rich flavor. Laphroaig is best savored neat with a little cool water. So what's really cool about this is every time you buy a bottle, well, the first time you buy a bottle, you can go on their line and register it, and you get a 1 foot by 1 foot plot of land that is yours. And if you go visit the distillery, you can go plant a flag there, put a plaque there. It's your land in the peat bog. It's really neat. I want to go visit my plot. And you can leave a review on the website. They're really good about getting in touch with their customer base. And then Ardbeg. This is a newer bottle. I only tried this about 2 weeks ago. It was established 1815. So they were established in the same year. Non-chill filter, 10 years. The ultimate Islay single malt Scotch whiskey. Seaspray Terrier rope, immense smoky intensity. 46 ABV, so 3% higher. I don't know if that's going to be noticeable or not. We'll see. Distilled and bottled in Scotland, the distillery lies in the most southerly part of Islay, where our malt is revered around the world as the peatiest, smokiest, and most complex whiskey of them all. Yet it does not flaunt the peat. Rather, the peat gives way to the malt, the natural sweetness of which subtly intrudes, producing perfect balance. So, that's funny to me. They say they're the smokiest and peatiest, yet then they say it gives way to the malt, which I definitely am agreeing on that on the nose. Okay, coming back to it first, get a lot more smoke in there. And then you go to Laphroaig and it just blows you away. Holy crap. Because I started that time with Ardbeg and give my nose a break, I got a lot of smoke out of this, and all I got out of Laphroaig was smoke, which is weird. Normally I get the subtler flavors out of Laphroaig. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Going back here, all sweetness. That is so cool. So weird. Highly encourage you, get both of these and try this out. Before I even say which one's best, try both of these. This is really cool. I wish I had Lagavulin, which I believe is another Islay. I know that's Ron Swanson, actor. I can't think of his name on top of my head. That's his favorite Scotch. Anyway, let's get to the tasting, shall we? Smoky. That's so easy to me. It's salty, salty. I get salt brininess. Not even I get the smoke, yes, for sure. But the most overpowering to me is saltiness on this. That is so weird. And it's like water. Like I could chug that right now. I don't know. This bottle has been half empty for maybe a month now. I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. But it tastes way easier than 43, which is kind of strange. Because this is the only thing I've had to drink today. It's not like I've been sipping the high proof bourbons before coming in here. That's good though. Oh, it's so good. It's savory. If you're looking for something sweet, there's sweet notes in it. There's definitely some butterscotch, a little bit of red, dark fruits in there. But overall salty, smoky iodine, like drinking a fire. If you ever had liquid smoke in those little bottles, that's what it tastes like to me. Alright. Ardbeg, sweeter on the nose. Right now, this is smelling like like that Brooklotic. I don't know if you can see it. The Islay barley. Also unpeated. That's what it smells like to me right now. Okay, it's just me because this is at 46 and this is a brand new bottle. So, and it's going down easy too. So that's just, I don't know, it's just me today. It's not the bottles. So this one is salty and smoky with a background of sweetness. This one is super sweet. In a good way. Balanced sweet. Not cloyingly sweet, but super sweet with a background of salty brininess and smoke. You really get the butterscotch in that. Really get the sweeter notes. The same, similar here, like the dark fruit, the dark pitted cherries. A little bit of honey sweetness, I think. Like a brown sugar honey. Not as in, it's closer to honey, not as brown sugary as like a bourbon would be. Definitely, yeah. Deeper I go, I still get the smoke. It's definitely it's definitely there. 1-2 that with the Laphroaig. Going back to the Laphroaig, the sweetness is coming out that more butterscotch. It's still overpoweringly salty. It's a kick in the face. It's not for the faint of heart, I tell you. If you don't like smoky things, don't do it. But at least try it. These are both so good. So, I would say I can't fairly say which one is the best without having Lagavulin here. But I haven't seen Lagavulin for under 50. It's right at 50, a little above. So I want to stick with these two. Out of these two, they're almost completely different. These aren't really head-to-head whiskeys to me. The difference between these two, for Scotch people, in my opinion, at least right now, they are almost the difference between this and any Highland I have up there, or even Monkey Shoulder. It's not the same. It's not comparable. It's not like two bourbons sitting here side by side that I can obviously nitpick differences out of, but can compare and say which one I like better. Now, which one am I going to reach for more? The Ardbeg is the easier drinker in my opinion. Although it is 3% higher ABV. Of the two, it's sweeter, it's more subtle. It's more balanced between the sweet and the smoke. I enjoy this. This is really good. Laphroaig, I want to say it's more complex. On first glance, all you're going to get is salty, smoky iodine, and peat and earth, and meat. But it also has more hidden sweetness there. It's not as balanced as the Ardbeg, but it has more to nitpick. It's as an enthusiast, as somebody who likes to sit down and analyze something and nitpick and pick each flavor out of, Laphroaig is the better one to go with, for sure. Ardbeg is the easier drinker. If you just want something a little smoky, you don't want just sweet, but you just don't want to have to think about it, get Ardbeg. It's because all the balance and complexity is right there. You can see it right off the bat. You don't really have to hunt for it that much. If you're going as a peat head and you just want to find the smokiest, kick you in the butt whiskey you can find, of these two, go with the Laphroaig. Now I hear Octomore is the biggest, which is also from the Laphroaig distillery. I'm saying these completely wrong again, I'm sorry. but it's in the $100 range around here, I believe, if you can find it. So these are easily accessible as far as scotches come. They're cheap as far as scotches come, under $50. Both good. You wouldn't go wrong with either one. If you think you like smoke, go with Laphroaig. But if smoke kind of scares you, start with Ardbeg, or even less. I would start with Bruichladdich, which I don't have the bottle with me, but it's the bright blue, you can't miss it, Scotch bottle. It's only thing you're gonna get on there. It's really sweet. It's almost like a Highland, but it's got a little bit of smoke. No peat, no earthiness, just smoke. It's a good gateway into the peated and smoky whiskeys from Islay. Then I move on to this Ardbeg, and then Laphroaig is the king. Now Laphroaig, I hear they're older. They have a 15-year. They have Lore, which is a different blend of different things. It brings out more of the sweetness in there, so it itself is less smoky. But this is the kicky in the butt. It takes your mouth to turn into an ashtray. But it's so good. Both of them are. If you want me to pick a winner, if I had to pick just out of everything, if I had to choose between these two bottles to keep on my shelf, I'm going to keep both. But if I had to pick, I'm going to stick with Laphroaig. It's more fun to me. Now, if I'm picking just for me, I want Laphroaig. If I'm picking on something that I want to share with people, I would share Ardbeg more. So they're both really good. It's what. It's unfair to make me pick. But this one has my heart. And maybe it's just because it's my first scotch. I don't know. But it's my favorite. It's my choice. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'm going to go enjoy these. Go like my Facebook page, Bourbon in College on Facebook. Go find me bourbon_in_college on Instagram. Go give me a follow. Like and subscribe to my channel. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell. It's supposed to make a ding. Click the notification bell. Good enough. I want, more subscribers, more people who see this, more I can share this knowledge would be awesome. If you like it, give me a comment. If you don't, give me a comment. Tell me what I did wrong. Be nice, but explain. I want to do better. That's the whole point. If you want to hear more, I have a podcast. That's the Bourbon in College podcast. I'm on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, all your favorite podcasting apps. Go listen to it. Give me a rate and review on there. If you're just curious, you don't want to jump in, go to my website, bourbonincollege.com. You'll see the podcast. You'll see all these videos, my Instagram feed. You can see where you can get these cool coasters. I'm making more coasters like this. If you want a custom coaster, go check out my Etsy page. That link is also on my website at bourbonincollege.com. Other than that, that's all I got. If you want to support the show, go check out my Patreon at patreon.com/bourbonincollege. You can join us for as little as $1. Anyway, thanks for coming. Cilantro. Or is that Irish? It might be Irish. Cheers. Oh, don't do that.